Hello everybody, it's me, Italian Gamer Joe, your favorite Italian streamer. Welcome to a new night of streams. Today we are playing Nancy Drew Lights, Cameras, Curses. Or I should say, Nancy Drew Lights, Camera, Curses. This is a Nancy Drew game that is not part of the mainline series of Nancy Drew games. It is actually a spin-off, still made by her Interactive, by the way. Yeah, Guava, new kind of game. It's still made by her Interactive. So there were two series of games. There was the adventure games, which there's 33 of, possibly a 34th. And then there's a hidden object series, which there's only two of at the moment. I don't know if there's ever going to be a third. And so we are starting the spin-off series called Nancy Drew Dossier. I see we got some great people in the chat tonight. We got Guava, we got Intense, we got Jayneezy, we got Swifty. Welcome on in, you lovely people. Guava's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. Swifty, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a great night. And thanks for coming in, and thanks for giving Swifty the shout out. Elden Ring. Oh no. How's the Elden Ring going? That sounds intense. And Intense is here too. Jayneezy's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by also Ice Mountain Water. But yeah, so I'm excited because now that we've finished all of the Nancy Drew games, all 32 Nancy Drew adventure games, all we have left are these Jayneezy eyes. I'm sorry, I know they probably don't even know what they're gonna do without you. But anyway, now that we finished the main line of Nancy Drew games, what's left is the hidden object games. So I'm gonna be playing those for the foreseeable future, and then once I finish those, I will probably I'm still gonna play Nancy Drew games. I'm gonna have one day a week dedicated to Nancy Drew games, most likely Mondays. I'm probably gonna do like a Mystery Monday kind of theme going for Mondays. So there will be more Nancy Drew content on Mondays, and then Wednesdays will be variety adventure games. So I don't know what games I'm going to start next. One idea that I've been playing with is Legend of Zelda. I was thinking of starting with the original Legend of Zelda on NES and then making my way all the way to Breath of the Wild. Including the spin-offs like Hyrule Warriors and including those spin-offs. So I'm kind of on the fence. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that yet. But yeah, I was thinking about like playing and completing every Zelda game ever made. Well, I would try to if I could get copies of them. That would be so cool, Swifty, if they did. So that is something I'm thinking about doing. Playing all of the Zelda games, starting with the very first one ever made, and then just marathoning through them. I'm also thinking about playing some other games, like some other adventure games that I have that are similar to Nancy Drew, but not exactly Nancy Drew, so some more like Nancy Drew-ish content. Yeah, Swifty, Minish Cap I had on Game Boy Advance, and Minish Cap is probably one of my favorite Zelda games ever made. I loved Minish Cap. It was so good. It was so good. And like Nintendo brought it back to Wii U. So I'm hoping they bring it back to Switch one day. If they do like a Game Boy Advance online for their Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Swifty. You can currently buy Minish Cap on the Wii U. So if you're interested, you can still go. I think you can still go to the Nintendo eShop on the Wii U and purchase the Game Boy Advance Minish Cap. The only other way you can play it, I'm guessing at this point, is either emulation or if you have an original Game Boy Advance copy of the game. Intense's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. But yeah, so I'm excited. I also have another announcement to make. I have another special announcement to make. Nancy Drew Games, aka Her Interactive, is once again sponsoring the Italian Gamer Joe channel. If you look on my channel profile, there is a link that will take you to the Her Interactive website. And from there, you can check out all of the games that are currently on sale for the Nancy Drew Games Summer Cook-Off. Enter the code COOKOFF22 at checkout and consider purchasing one or more of those Nancy Drew games. I'm gonna really quickly pull up the games that are currently on sale are Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem, Nancy Drew Danger by Design, Warnings at Waverly Academy, The White Wolf of Icicle Creek, Secret of Shadow Ranch, Sea of Darkness, Silent Spy, Shadow at the Water's Edge, and finally, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. So if any of those games are currently not on your list and you would like to get one, then feel free to consider it. The games that involve cooking, Guava. The one nice thing about Nancy Drew games that are cooking themed, if you buy them on the Her Interactive website, is that you get an illustrated strategy guide with your purchase. Ooh. You can't get it on Steam, and you can't get it on Amazon, but you can get it on the Her Interactive website. One thing that I do like about the Nancy Drew games from the Her Interactive website is that if you do purchase it from them directly, if for whatever reason, like, you don't have Steam or Big Fish Games, you're getting a full copy of the game. So what I would recommend if you do is, if you decide to go that route, store the game on a cloud service like Dropbox or OneDrive or Apple iCloud. That way you always have it, and then it doesn't matter like if you get a new computer or not, it'll just always be in your cloud service. That's what I recommend doing if you decide to go the route of purchasing the game directly on Her Interactive. That way you always have a digital copy for your personal uses. But once again, thank you Nancy Drew Games and Her Interactive for sponsoring tonight's show of Italian Gamer Joe. And for those of you that are interested or thinking about getting Nancy Drew games, I highly recommend checking out any one of the games listed that are on the store. They are all a lot of fun, and they're just a blast to play through. And if you already own the Nancy Drew games, then I also recommend instead maybe giving it to a friend. Nancy Drew games are always fun when you play with friends, and surprising someone with the game, if it's a friend or a coworker. What I would do, I did not, Guava, I did not, I'm sorry. But you can click on the link on my channel profile. But yeah, surprise someone, surprise a friend, surprise a family member, surprise a coworker. Maybe get her coworkers' email addresses and just send it all to them, and buy copies for all your coworkers. And then the next day, when you come into the office, everyone's gonna be like, "Why did you get me Nancy Drew?" And then you're gonna be like, "Because I just found your latest addiction." And then they're all just gonna binge it like a Netflix show, all thanks to you. All thanks to you. Anyway, thank you once again, Her Interactive, for the sponsorship. We're gonna go back to playing. We're gonna go back to our main screen to talk a little bit more. I'm excited. I'm excited to play Nancy Drew Dossier because these are fun games, and I really, really wish that Her Interactive would have made more of them. Right, Intense? Right. You could do that too. You could do what Intense is saying. That is just as valid. Just as valid.
You what?
I do wish that Her Interactive would have made more of these. I wish that Her Interactive would have made more Dossier games. I know that there wasn't. Janice's pleased. I like it. I like it. I think it's a cute soundbite. It's actually like one of the most popular soundbites on the Blurp website. But yeah, I think with the Dossier games, I think Her Interactive should have kept making them. for a few reasons. One, they're shorter in terms of they're addicting in a really weird way. They're very addicting. They're chill Nancy Drew games. Like there's not. I mean, they're still like puzzling and fun, but they're like more chill.
Here we go!
And that's what I like about them, because they're very like chill Nancy Drew games. They have just the same amount of quality, and yeah, I really wish Her Interactive would have considered putting these games on mobile devices, and then doing like a dossier series that was maybe PC mobile, and then the mainline adventure games were like just PC. I think that would have been so much better.
My diet, Dr. Kelp? Don't tell me you forgot my drink!
But you didn't order any.
How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink?
I love SpongeBob. Love SpongeBob. I grew up watching it, and it's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. All right, we're gonna jump into Nancy Drew. Oh no, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. It's okay. I rant. All right, well, we can uninstall Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness, and we can remove it from my favorites. Hey Lupe, welcome on in. You came at a perfect time. We're starting the game. Wait, okay, well, we're not starting the game. We're installing Microsoft DirectX. Please wait while we install Microsoft DirectX. Okay. Also, because this is my first time loading up the game, I don't know if it's really loud, so please tell me if the game is loud. If the game is really short and you can't hear it, also let me know. So yeah, please let me know how loud or soft this game is, because I can adjust the settings accordingly. Can you all hear it okay? And is it overpowering or not? I should have checked this. Guava or intense to 10,000%. Do you all think it's a little soft? Okay, I will. Jane Easy, can you hear it? I know if you're still here. Okay, Italian Gamer Joe. It sounds good. Okay. So this is how the game starts off. We have a bunch of little options here. Okay, thank you. And yeah, we're gonna get a little started.
It all started with this letter from a friend of my dad's. When I called her, Molly sounded even more desperate.
How does Nancy sound?
Than she did in her letter. She told me to come to Hollywood ASAP and meet her on the set where Pharaoh is being shot.
Okay, so let's look at this letter. Nancy is Crystal. My name is Molly McKenna. I'm producing the remake of Pharaoh that is due to be released at the end of the year. If you've read the Tinseltown Tatler recently, then you won't be surprised to learn that the film needs your services. The secrecy surrounding the shoot has been compromised, and all those rumors of accidents on the set, they aren't rumors. Strange and dangerous things are happening. Someone must find out why and make them stop. Call me after you receive this and I'll give you more details. 323-555-6253. Molly. She sounds like she'll kill anyone when they... I know, right? So that's the case. I guess there's strange accidents.
The set is on a very old movie lot, which is apparently being made into a very modern theme park. I've investigated mysterious accidents before, but never on the set of a real live movie.
Interesting. So it's a theme park and a movie set.
This is one case I can't wait to solve. Soundstage A, here I come.
How interesting. I like how she has her blue roadster.
Hollywood.
Very stylized game, by the way. Like, they did a really good job, like, stylizing everything. Future site of Pharaohland. Welcome to Nancy Drew's exciting new mystery adventure. This tutorial will show you what to do as a detective to solve the case. Yeah, the comic panels are adorable. Find the important objects and click on pairs to use them in some way. To find objects, move your mouse until you find sparkles. So you see the sparkles that appeared? So as you can see, it like did something. This should have been on 3DS, I know, right? The corner of that sign is coming off. Now you can see a close-up of the sign in Nancy's magnifying glass. This means that the sign is selected. And there's some tape. So Nancy needs to grab the tape to tape it together. There, corner fixed. Throughout the game, you will continue pairing up items that can be used together by selecting them one after another. Before progressing with the story, try to fix one more thing in the room, this flickering light. It's too high to reach. So there's a little grabber there, so we grabbed it. You got it down. Notice that the bulb has a small magnifying glass icon over it. This icon will be used to mark objects that you've already found, but they are not actively selected. To select it again, click the magnifying glass. This time we have an action bar. The action bar lets you select actions. Your action bar contains items that let you inspect or interact. Okay, you can only use it when it turns blue. Select to get a closer look at it. The prong is bent. That's why it's broken. So now we have to just figure out what else to do. So there's a pair of pliers. So if we combine the pliers with this, yeah. So now we can put it back up there somehow. There we go. We need to find Molly McKenna. Okay. An intercom. Maybe you can call Molly. That's the number of hidden objects in the room right now. Okay. So the button is stuck. We have to pry it out. Oh, okay. So let's look at this.
That's strange.
Have you seen this cat? A stray black cat has been seen wandering around the set. Interesting. The hinges on the statue's jaw are stuck. Maybe if we put some oil on it. Is that meat? Oh, it's a key. I was like, why does it look like there's meat on the statue? And what are we going to use the key for? Oh, this toolbox, maybe. Okay, cool. And what's in here? A flat screwdriver. Maybe we can combine it there. Yep. Okay, maybe we'll have Nancy... I like how that it's a hand. Like, imagine Nancy doing that with a button. Like, it's a button, and then Nancy's like... She misses the button completely. She's just like... I can't touch it. I can't touch it. Alright, let's do it. I don't remember what stage it was. Is it stage A? Wait, she needs to figure out how to activate it? I think it was stage A.
Stage A, what's up? Make it fast.
Hi. My name's Nancy Drew. I'm looking for Molly McKenna.
Finally! I'm a little stressed at the moment because we just blew a circuit and nobody's power tools work. Wait a minute. Nancy, see the generator up there? I need you to start it. Got that?
I guess so. Sure.
Don't guess so. Do so. Fast.
So I guess we have to get the generator working to open the garage. Okay, so the game is basically just reminding us that we can select multiple objects. So, we have a cap that's... We have a fixing thing for tape. A cap that isn't budging. A bolt that's missing. Something to wrap. A chain. A full gas can. A button. A chain hoist. Okay, that's everything. Oh, and a wrench. Oh, no, wait. A pull start would be a good motor. Hey, Sparkly, welcome on in. Very tired. Thanks, Sparkly, for coming in. I really, really appreciate that. It's so nice to see you. And thank you for giving Sparkly the shout out. For those that are here, consider giving Sparkly Kiss a follow. They are amazing, and they're so fun to hang out with. Thanks, Sparkly, for coming in. I really appreciate that. Okay, so we need to wrap it. I'm going to try the tape. That worked. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm going to try combining the chain with this. Okay, that worked. This button should open the garage door, but it's probably not working yet because the generator needs to plug it in. A bolt is missing still. The cap isn't budging. What if we use the screwdriver? Okay, that worked. And then if we put the fuel in like this, sweet. The bolt is still missing though. Oh, there's the bolt. Sweet. And then if we just try turning it, something is preventing it from starting. We put the gas on. Do we have to push the button? Oh, that's good. Maybe we just had to do that first. The hose got flattened. That's why. Thanks, Sparkly. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm glad you have some fun looking.
I think someone's coming.
Alright, so someone's coming from stage A. I love the panel. The comic panels are so stylistic.
Nancy, nice to meet you in person.
Good to meet you, too. I fixed the...
So, this I like a lot. So this is where the game makes you, like, pay attention. Awkward music, Janie, that's so funny. So this is where the game tries to make you pay attention because Nancy has to pick, like, what to say next. And I wish the mainline Nancy Drew games did this. It would make dialogue way more fun. I wish the main adventure games did this. Because Nancy could just say, like, the most random thing. And you get more than one chance, but I think it's really funny. Like, Nancy could be like, I fixed the video capture equipment. I fixed the time machine. And if you pick the wrong thing, Molly will just be like, wait, what? You fixed the what? Nancy, are you crazy? Like, I love that kind of dialogue, and I think it's adorable and funny. And I really wish that Her Interactive would have done this with their adventure games, where, like, the game kind of quizzes you on what you just did. I think it's really smart. Really, really smart. Because watch what happens if I took Time Machine.
Next question.
Like, you hear Molly, like, you even hear her voice. She's like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Time Machine. I just think it's really funny. So we'll do the generator.
I fixed the generator.
Thanks. My line producer quit on me, so I've been down there cracking the whip all day. Looks like I'm gonna be here all night, too. I hate shooting at night.
Because of the...
So now we have to figure it out still. So, demanding movie stars, extra long commute. How long did you drive here? Movie studio tour trams. Creepy
Because
accidents.
of the creepy accidents?
No, because I have to pay the crew time and a half. Double if we go past midnight. It's gonna put us even more over budget.
I noticed something interesting on the wall next to the intercom. It was,
a signed photo of Benny Goodman. Who is Benny Goodman? A peephole? Not a peephole. Wanted poster of a black cat.
It was a wanted poster of a black cat.
A black cat keeps showing up on the set, and rumors are flying that it's some kind of jinx.
Nancy's like,
so if you see it, grab it.
Jinx
Want it
Monsoon.
gone. Last thing
Is
the crew
this
needs
the
is another
studio where
distraction.
RuPaul's
Some
Drag
of them
Race is
already
being
think this
filmed?
production has the lowest Manson curse hanging over it. Oh no, now what? I gotta get down there. Look, go outside to Main Street and get the Ankh out of the storage room behind the pawn shop, okay? Bring it to me on the set, if there still is a set.
I feel so bad for Mom. Alright, let's continue. Thanks for the lurk, Lupe. This is the detective ranking screen. You'll be taken here after every chapter. If you obtain the highest ranking, you'll get a special ending. Ooh. We'll have to try to get the special ending then. Alrighty. So now we're making our way to the something. The Vintage Vial Attraction. I like how they showed that entire animation of Nancy walking. We can click on your goal to get more details. Find the Ankh. Alright. So there's 4 hidden objects. We need to remove the grate. Ooh, nothing like some good packing peanuts. Good place for trash. The things Nancy can see in her environment are pretty interesting. Like, Nancy's like, just, I'm now whenever I see a trash can, I'm gonna be like, this is a good place for trash. Like, Keen, Nancy. Very observant. Very observant, Nancy. No, there's no cooking in these dossiers. I know these packing peanuts don't belong here. Like, Nancy, very observing. Very observing. When faced with the door, I have to try and open it. Oh, no, not that. Well, I think Nancy's going to perform some community service and throw this out. Yeah. It says something on it.
I wonder what this means.
To interpret the stone, it will need to be shown who sat on a throne in a movie well known, and then a bunch of symbols. Batteries? Wait, there's batteries in there? Okay, well, let's put them in our flashlight. Okay, so we got a flashlight working. I don't know what we're gonna do with it though. Yeah, like honestly. Oh, that's so cool. It'll illuminate areas in the dark. Alright, we'll pick up the...
Yes,
we got a new
bobby
item.
pin. A simple yet effective tool for all your lock-picking needs.
Well, ain't that convenient. Maybe for the vent, for the screwdriver. There we go. An audio diary? Ooh. Is this the journal? Short tour. A map. Journal entries. Okay, let's see. So this is just a map. Here's the... Okay. Case in progress. Return to the chapter. Okay. How do we listen to it?
I am Z.B. Collingwood, and it is October the 5th, 1936. Well, the first day of shooting what will surely be my most memorable, and certainly my greatest picture, is over. We shot the grand barge scene, and I must say, the sand, the palm trees, the water, and Lois, my dear, delicate, exquisitely beautiful Lois. Everything worked. Everything came together for a shot that was breathtaking. Even the crew was in awe, and that is always a good sign.
So that was the director in 1936, Z.B. Collingwood, and he's talking about his Lois and the, like, I guess the studio. Okay, well that was interesting. And there's a bunch of them. Wow. Okay. It's a little, this UI is a little confusing, but I think I got it. Okay. Intenta's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. Alright, let's see. Can we use the bobby pin? Oh, we got a raid from Shadow SP. I don't think I've heard of you. Thank you very much for the raid, Shadow. Let's see. Let me like get past this screen and then we'll do an official raid for you, okay? All right, let me go to my menu. Let's save and exit. Let's quit. Wild EVs appear. Amazing. Amazing. All right, let's do the raid. There we go. Maybe. Okay, cool. Welcome on in, Shadow. Thank you so much for the raid and for bringing your community over here. Also, it's very nice to meet you. You were last playing Nancy Drew the Deadly Device. Ooh, nice. Are you a Nancy Drew game fan? Also, how did you find me? Did you just find me from other Nancy Drew streamers? It's really nice to meet you. But hope you're having a great night. And thank you so much for bringing your community here to hang out with us. Fun fact about me and about the Italian Gamer Joe channel is that Nancy Drew Deadly Device is actually one of my favorite Nancy Drew games of all time. It's the 27th Nancy Drew game, and it's such a good game. It's a murder mystery. It's got so many puzzles, and it's a difficult Nancy Drew game. It's not an easy one, but it's one of my favorites of all time. So, yeah. Welcome on in. Thank you for bringing your community here, and I hope you get to enjoy the Italian Gamer Joe channel and what we have here as far as the Nancy Drew community we have going on here. So, played all but the second game. I've played all the I've looked up Nancy Drew streamers, and I've been trying to get games I love more. Yeah, absolutely. You've come to the right place. There's so many amazing Nancy Drew streamers out there. I've been playing the games since I was in 3rd grade. I've played all of them. Shadow, if you're looking to get Nancy Drew Stay Tuned for Danger, I recommend picking it up on the Her Interactive website. If for whatever reason you can't get it to work on your Windows computer, there's lots of guides out there that can help you install it. You can also join the Discord, and I can give you some instructions on how to install the game to get it to work. The instructions are it's a hard game to get working, but it's a really good game if you manage to get it working. And anyone else out there that really wants to play the second one, if you need help, let me know, and I can try my best to help getting it work on your computers. It's a harder Nancy Drew game to get working, and to be completely honest, if Her Interactive ever considered remaking a Nancy Drew game, I would love for them to just remake Stay Tuned for Danger, because it's a harder Nancy Drew game to install. But yeah, once again, welcome in, and it's so nice to see other Nancy Drew community members and streamers, and I hope you have a great time here. And thank you again for coming in. We're going to go back to streaming, to playing Nancy Drew. Lights, camera, curses. Okay. So we're launching the game now, and we're going to jump back to this puzzle scene. So the way the puzzle works is that we have to mimic these pieces to get it to match. So that's one piece, and then we have to keep getting more patterns. So it's kind of like Tetris, but instead of getting a full line, you just have to mimic the pattern here. I might just do that. It's been on my list of why do you refuse to... I know, right? So we're almost done. Got it.
There we go.
Thank you, Shadow, for the follow. Welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe channel officially. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you very much. So Nancy can't get this open, or she can open it. Can she use her hands?
Yes. Here's the Ankh Molly wanted.
Okay, so we got the Ankh for Molly, which is good. So what's next? This one's fun. I wish Her Interactive would have continued making these.
Molly wants me to catch.
These are good games. And these, I feel like, don't really get old because they're so stylized. This is a very stylized Nancy Drew game. Like, this might be a controversial opinion, but if Midnight in Salem was like this, I totally wouldn't have minded. If Midnight in Salem became like a 2D game instead, and they would have done like 2D graphics, I would have been totally fine with that. They were supposed to make a third one, but I think they ran out of funding. Yeah, they were gonna make Ship of Shadows, and Ship of Shadows got canceled. I don't know. If Her Interactive went back and said, you know what, we're gonna go back to making the hidden object Nancy Drew games, I would have no problem with that. I think these games are really, really good, and I think they're very addicting. These games kind of have like they're fun to stream, but they're also fun to play, and that's why I recommend that if you're watching me play this, I recommend that you play it for yourself too, and you consider purchasing it, because these games are fun to watch, but they're also fun to play. Like, they're just addicting, especially the way that they designed it. Also, another thing I did not know before, but that I actually read from Story Retold's blog. So Her Interactive's first game ever. Their first game ever was a game called Cody Capers. Cody Solves the Case. And this was a game about a dog detective that was trying to solve a case. And the way the game worked was that it's like a match 3 kind of game, and there were bubbles, and the bubbles had like little objects inside them. And Her Interactive had it on their store. Again, it was the first game Her Interactive ever made. And for whatever reason, they took it off their store. Like, I don't know why, but the game is no longer available on their store. But according to Story Retold's blog, the game engine of Cody Capers was actually used to make this game and to make Resorting to Danger and eventually Ship of Shadows. So I find that very fascinating. And I've been trying to write to Her Interactive to get them to bring back Cody Capers, because that game is a piece of Her Interactive history, and you cannot find that game anywhere else. There is no way to find that game unless either 1, you owned a physical copy of the game from the 90s, or 2, you purchased a digital copy of the game from the Her Interactive website. But if you don't have any of those options, then the game is not available, period. So this is considered, Guava, this is considered like a lost game that is a part of Her Interactive history that got lost to time. And like I said before, I've been writing to Her Interactive. I've been asking them, like, please bring back Cody Capers, because this game is a piece of Her Interactive history that should be celebrated. It's one of Her Interactive's first games ever, and I think it would be really cool because I think a lot of people are going to want to support Her Interactive and support the company by maybe getting a little piece of Her Interactive history. Even if it's not Nancy Drew, it's still Her Interactive, and a lot of people do want to support the company. So I think it would be really cool if we could get Cody Capers. So if any of you out there are interested in bringing back Cody Capers, maybe consider writing to Her Interactive and asking them to bring it back, because it would be really cool to get the chance to play that again. Even if it's not Nancy Drew, it's still something, and the game is becoming legendary. Like, you can't find it anywhere. You can't download it. You can't buy it physically. It's just like it's like a myth. It's becoming like a myth of a game. So I think it's really cool that Her Interactive has it, but we just, they're just kind of like, I would love to be able to stream it one day. Like, I would love to stream it one day. But anyway, that's pretty much Lost Game Media is a whole interesting genre. I know, right, Guava? So if you are a fan of Nancy Drew games and Her Interactive, maybe consider, like, in a feedback, writing to them, because I'm sure that they would totally bring it back if there was enough demand for it. And like I said, it's a game that's been lost to Nancy Drew history. So, and that engine was used to make these games. Welcome on in, Ariel. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for giving Ariel the shout out. You were playing Pokemon Unite, Ariel. Did you end up getting Pikachu in a hoodie? Look at this cat. It's just meowing. Alright, so we got... Can she look in there? A token. Can we put the token in here? I love these graphics. These graphics are so adorable. Yeah, I mean, their games are pretty easy to get, though, Shadow. They're available on Steam, their websites, Big Fish Games.
Whoa, I better turn the power off before someone gets electrocuted. Namely me.
That's funny, Ariel. How are you, though? How was your stream? Or was it still Pokemon? Were you streaming tonight, or was this from your previous hedge clippers? All right, can we...
It looks like there are some tools behind that gate. Maybe I can use them.
Can we use the bobby pin? Okay. Nancy's hacking. Okay, so they're going to add more colors into the mix. All right. So, unfortunately, we can't use any of those colors right now. And we have a time limit. Oh, shoot. Ah! Okay, there we go. And then, let's see. Good there. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, cool, cool. Yellow, orange. Yellow, yellow. Cool. Orange, 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 orange. And then yellow, yellow, orange. Oh, shoot. Yellow. Yellow, yellow, orange, orange. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, well, that was easy. No, okay, got it. Got it. Normally I stream on only Monday and Wednesdays, but because the 4th of July was Mondays, was a Monday, I'm making up for what I missed. Some pliers. Fix the wires. How do you fix the... Can we hedge clip these? Turn the power off. Is it a button? It is a button. Okay, sweet. A tool, probably the screwdriver or the pliers, I guess. And then let's try doing it again.
I don't think it's going to work until I fix the wiring and turn the power back on.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Now it should be back on again. Sweet. I did surprise stream yesterday. I shocked you, Guava. Is that a gun? Is he gonna shoot the gun? Oh my gosh, he shot the gun.
That sure got the cat to come down. Now where'd it go?
Yeah, we're gonna follow this cat, I guess. Follow the cat to where? Did the cat go inside? Oh, there's a cat. Can we use the
I
eyes?
still have to go upstairs if I want to catch that cat.
So we're gonna have to go upstairs then, huh? Oh, we were so close to getting a full score. Here, kitty, kitty. Is the cat there? Ooh. Feral cat over here. Feral cat on the loose. And there's something in the ventilation, apparently.
There's a key in here. I can't quite reach it. I need something long and sticky.
Nancy's like, I need something long and sticky. Kites says, rant about a Nancy Drew game. And Nancy Drew, secrets can kill. Intense. Me for the past 5 minutes. Can I hear a cat? Welcome on in, Kites. Hope you're having a good night. All right, all right. Rant about Nancy Drew, secrets can kill. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Let me think about this. I'm gonna pick the remaster because the remaster, in my opinion, is the what I'll be redeeming. I'll be talking about. Okay. So Nancy Drew, Secrets Can Kill remastered, in my opinion, was a good game in the sense that they like remastered the graphics and remastered everything, but like I just hated what they did with the original plot. The original plot line of the original old game of Secrets Can Kill involved the culprit being a like some gang dude, and then Nancy got a gun at the end and she got to point the gun at like the gang dude, and she didn't shoot it or fire it, but she was just like, get away from my friends. And then in the remaster they did this really like weird thing where Nancy had to like trap the thief inside a safe, and you had to enter like some codes in order to get in order to trick the thief into thinking that like they were gonna get some kind of treasure, and it was really weird. And then like the culprit. Okay, I'm still ranting. Yeah, it's the first game. The culprit in the game also looks like Stanley Tucci from Lovely Bones. So I just, in my opinion, Secrets Can Kill is a good Nancy Drew game, but at the same time, there were some choices. Like, remember Drag Race Tatiana? choices. Like there were some real choices going on with Secrets Can Kill Remastered, and if I were the one that like directed the game, I would have just like I would have done everything the same. I wouldn't have changed any of that. I would have like just did the original, which was like the cutscene, and just everything they originally did. Since like Nancy Drew staring an alien, get away from my friend, you bitch. I know, right? Shadow says the one I wasn't the most impressed with was Midnight in Salem, but that's because I didn't like how they did the Wiccan witch stuff because it was all stereotypes. OMG, is that where Nancy with the Gun came from? Yes, Squava. Nancy with the Gun came from the original Secrets Can Kill. You know what? I'm going to stream it. Not now, but when I do the senior detective stuff, I'm going to go back and I'm going to stream the original Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill, just so that you all like have an idea and understanding of like the difference between the original Secrets Can Kill and the new Secrets Can Kill, because there are big changes that Her Interactive made between the original Secrets Can Kill and then the remaster they eventually created 10 years later. Kite says, you really never answered your games. I did, Kites. What's crazy is that Nancy Drew games over the years had some really talented writers. Like, really talented writers. And, like, it's kind of like The Simpsons. Like, Her Interactive Nancy Drew games, they, like, predicted things. And it's so funny seeing, like, Her Interactive writing come true over the years, because there were so many times that I would like play them and they predicted something and I'm like, oh my gosh, Her Interactive predicted this before it happened, and it happened. Like for example, in Nancy Drew Silent Spy, the game talks about a pandemic that happened, and this happened before COVID, and we were all like, oh my gosh, Her Interactive predicted a pandemic before a pandemic. Like just like random things like that. Her Interactive had some really strong writers over the years. Really passionate people, and it really shone through the games. And yeah, I grew up with them. The story I mentioned last night was that I was in 3rd grade. I went to my best friend's house, and I'm like, hey, let's play Super Smash Bros. And my friend is like, nah, we're gonna go up to my sister's room because my sister and my cousin are playing Nancy Drew. And I'm like, we're going upstairs to your room to play a game for girls. Like my 3rd grade self, I'm like, a game for girls. So I go upstairs, I go to his room, I go to see it, and they're playing Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion. And as I was watching the gameplay, it captivated me. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm like, this is so cool. And we never played Smash Bros. We ended up playing Message in a Haunted Mansion for the rest of the night until I had to go home. And then I ended up begging my parents for the Nancy Drew games, and they were like, are those games for girls? Like, why do you want a game like this? And I'm like, because it's fun and I loved it, and it's educational. It's edumacational. And yeah, my parents bought me some of the games, and I told them how educational it was, and they were like, okay, we'll buy them for you. And then they ended up getting a few of them. And yeah, I grew up playing them. Over the years, my best friend stopped playing them, and I had no one to talk to about them except the Her Interactive message boards. And then it wouldn't be for another, like, I don't know, 15 plus years until I started streaming the Nancy Drew games and then coming into like a community. But yeah, I've always been a fan of the games ever since I was in 3rd grade. So hopefully that answers your question, Kites. Shadow says, I got mine the first time when Scarlet Hand and Ghost Dogs had just come out. It was so much fun replaying and remembering end games. Yeah, absolutely. So when I got into the Nancy Drew games, Shadow, this was in 2003, 2004-ish, and Nancy Drew, Danger on Deception Island had just come out, and Her Interactive was developing Secret of Shadow Ranch. So Danger on Deception Island had just come out, and my best friend's sister was like really excited because her parents bought it for her, and she finished it, and she was looking forward to Secret of Shadow Ranch. And when Secret of Shadow Ranch came out, I begged my parents for it, like begged, and they were like, "Why do you want this?" And I'm like, "Because it's educational, and boys can play these games too." So and here we are today. Joe's a classic Nancy Brewer. I am Mancy Brewer. Okay, so this game is talking about just like combinations, something that's too high up. Duct tape is literally everywhere. Nancy literally wants to clean everyone's messes. This trash should go in this place. I mean, literally, like everything. And then she decides to look in the trash. Then she found a wad of gum. Like, Nancy is a maid in this game. We're gonna use it on the pencil. Oh wait, what? We can't stick it? Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's see. I need something long and sticky. We know, Nancy. We know you need something long and sticky. I know, right? Intense's redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. We got a fan on in here. Can we use it on the thing? Okay, it fell. Where's the note gonna fly to? Yeah, I know, right? Bonk. What's on the note, Nancy? Oh, Charlena Purcell. Charlena Purcell appears in Secret of Shadow Ranch, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, and I think a few other games. Okay, let's see. Someone's left coffee for a while. Oh, we can maybe use the gum on that. Yeah, it makes the gum nice and like gooey, rehydrated, pre-chewed. Let's use it on this. Alright, so we got the key. Guava redeemed stretch. Thanks, Guava. Alright, so we got the key. Can we use it on the desk? A different lock. Okay, the file cabinet. Yeah. What's in here? Let's use our eyes. A metal thing. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, okay, then I do. Another key. How appropriate. So, Kites, there is a new adventure game coming out. We just don't know when or what it's going to be.
Like someone's not too happy.
But there is a new one, according to Her Interactive. I just found out what you did to make sure I directed this picture. Some people are not as good at lying as you are. Needless to say, I am not pleased. But if you think you've had the last word, Mr. High and Mighty, all-powerful movie producer, you are very, very wrong. I am from Australia, don't forget. Home of some of the deadliest creatures in the world. Oh my gosh, Guava. Guava, that should be like... Guava, that should be your, like, your catchphrase. Guava, this is going to be your new catchphrase. I'm from Australia, don't forget. Home to some of the deadliest creatures in the world. New catchphrase, Guava, if you ever decide to become a villain. I'm from Australia, don't forget. Home to some of the deadliest creatures in the world. I've never seen Nancy Drew Meets Italian Gamer Joe. Basically.
I guess I should answer that.
Not Nancy, just answering the phone.
What you're doing can wait. You need to get back to the soundstage. Ms. McKenna's looking for you. Quite frantically, I might add. There's been another accident.
Oh no, not another accident. Good night, Shadow. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the raid and everything, too. Ooh, bonus round. We have to make matches? Oh no. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. 25, 25, 10. 10, 100. This music gives me Dragon Quest vibes for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay. No. Was that at 50? No. No. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. No. Okay, 100 was here. 25, 10, 10, 10. $250. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, 250. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Okay. The achieved amateur detective. Yay. Okay. We're getting higher up. I like how they like really emphasize Nancy walking. Nancy, for there being an accident, you really sure are walking slow. Like a leisurely walk. She's like,
Nancy, what took you so long?
I ran into some bad luck. What happened here?
Sure.
A couple of grips were rigging lights when all of a sudden the scaffolding for the Nefertiti throne just collapsed out from under them. Nobody got hurt, but I thought it best to wrap for the night.
I see. Well, when I was in the office, I got a strange call from...
A woman with a raspy voice. A sarcastic agent. An evil villain. It's so funny. I think it was a man with a deep voice.
I got a strange call from a man with a deep voice. And he said...
Is that proper grammar? He said, comma, ... Get back to the soundstage. Molly got into an accident. You'll stop your mouth some... actually, now I don't remember. The scaffolding collapsed?
You lost me.
No.
I'm not following.
That's
Get
it.
back to the soundstage.
I know, right? Intense,
Arthur
right?
Hitchens, my boss, our boss, the boss, the guy who's financing this shipwreck of a movie. See, he bought the old theme park this soundstage sits on, and is counting on the new improved version of Pharaoh to launch a new theme park he's going to develop. It's going to pay homage not to old Hollywood like the former park
That was
did,
homage.
but to ancient
Homage.
Egypt.
Homage.
Oh, I see. This whole set is sitting on an old theme park then. That explains the...
The rundown photo booth, hot dog stand. I'm gonna think it's the Rusty Shrine.
Okay.
No. The collapsed set in the background. Old detective statue. There
That
we go.
explains the old detective statue. I tried putting a coin into the detective statue, and the first thing that happened was...
I don't remember. I wasn't paying that much attention. Okay. The detective's eyes glowed.
The first thing that happened
Okay.
was the detective's eyes glowed. But then, something went wrong because
Puddle of water.
a puddle of water became electrified.
That statue is 65 years old.
Damn.
It was part of the theme park that was built after the set of the first Pharaoh movie was torn down and bulldozed over. Now, the park's just a bunch of dilapidated buildings. And killer statues. Why Arthur insists on keeping an office down there is beyond me.
So, regarding the latest accident, I'd really like to check out that collapsed...
Soundstage.
Huh?
Wait, what? Is it scaffolding? Oh, there we go.
I'd really like to check out that collapsed scaffolding.
That was the main reason I shut down for the night. So nobody could muck up the crime scene before you had a chance to look for clues. Just get to the bottom of these accidents. And keep looking for that cat.
So we had a run-in with the cat, and now we're in the process of investigating this
The
place.
part of the scaffolding that isn't collapsed. Maybe I can use this dolly.
I find it...
just need to get it in the right position.
I know, right, Kites? You know what's funny? In this game, the scaffolding collapses, and in Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen, the scaffolding also collapses. I find it so... That is such a funny coincidence that the scaffoldings collapse in both games. What a funny coincidence. A coincidence. The dolly's track locations are pre-programmed for the day's shooting schedule. Any deviations from this order will cause the system to reset. Molly. The scene races the dolly halfway, rest of the way. Okay. The shooting schedule, I need a better look. Where is the camera positioned? 9 a.m. among the pyramids, 10 a.m. the nose, 11 a.m. Anubis, 12 p.m. So, pyramids, face, dog, pyramids. So, pyramids. Wait, did I do this wrong? Okay, so we're moving it here first. I need to get the camera higher. Oh, wait. I keep doing it wrong. Okay. And then... Oh my gosh, I keep moving the wrong ones. Okay.
Perfect. That's just where I need it to be. Now I can climb up to that scaffolding. I'd better put these scaffolding pipes back together before the whole thing falls apart.
So we're trying to get the pipes back together. But there's a lot of pipes. And there's a lot of pieces, too. This is kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. There's like a lot of pieces going on. There's a cat. You can see the paws of the cat. Okay, let's see. Well, it's not that one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. This one would be this one because it's male, female. And then this right here is female, male. Hey, Candy Girl, welcome in. This one's female, 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 female. You know what's funny? If you, I wonder if, is that the terminology, male, female? I could be wrong, but I don't know. That's a Y piece. Wait, that's wrong? Oh, it's this one. And then there's that one. Oh, this right here. There's more? Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a lot. How are you, Kenny girl? Hope you're having a good night. Okay. Is that all of them? Okay. That should connect that one. That one, these two should connect these. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like when you connect pipes, is it like male, female pipes? Let's see. So the males are on the top. Okay. I think it's this. Yep. And then this one's this. Sweet. Okay. I'm trying to find all of the bubbles before I solve them, because it makes me feel better. Okay. So this one is male, female. No, female, male, male. So we need a... Probably this one. Yeah. Okay, let's see. For that one, we need one that's all males. For that one, it's all females. So this one. This one we need all female puzzles. Yep. And then this one.
There's
Sweet.
that cat again.
Throw the bobby pin at it, Nancy. Throw the bobby
Just can't
pin.
seem to catch that cat.
You can move it. Well, that's good. At least it's not made of solid gold. A closer look.
Oh my gosh, this bolt has been shaved off. What happened to the scaffolding was no accident.
So Nancy's suspicious that there was that it's not an accident. Can we take it? No.
The ruler of the Nile is the title to this. A film in a new style, not easily dismissed. The famous Nile princess that Lois Manson played, her life was a success. Her name will never fade.
Lois, okay. What do we do with this?
Looks like these are part of a wardrobe item. I'd better check it out. These beads may be a clue as to who tampered with this bolt. I should check out the wardrobe room.
So apparently that could be what happened, like what caused it. So someone that wears a beady dress, supposedly.
There you are. Here, kitty kitty.
Oh, it's the cat. So the cat got away again.
Shoot, there it goes again. How can I follow that cat now? These crates are too heavy to move. There's a wooden ramp here, but it's broken.
Is Nancy gonna go full carpenter right now? She is. Nancy's about to go full carpenter.
These levers control that crane. It looks like it can hold a lot of weight. A.H. Arthur Hitchens? Wonder why he'd need that decoder.
So apparently Arthur wanted a decoder. Okay, let's see. Nancy has a hammer. They can't give Nancy a gun, so they gave her a hammer. Can we use a table saw with it? Time to get started. Is Nancy literally sawing wood? Nancy literally sawed wood right now. Why? I don't even understand why she's sawing wood right now. Like, what's the purpose of this? Nancy is a robot. She is. She'll become a robot very soon. I know, right, Guava? Nancy versus Barbie. I don't really know what to put that pulley on yet. So we have to make a ramp, but I'm not sure what to make the ramp out of. Paint? Can we use the hammer? No? Okay. I'm missing something. No. No. Okay, I'm a little confused now. So we have the pulley, we have the hammer, but the hammer doesn't combine with this. That is so confusing. I'm a little lost right now. Do we use the planks with... This is so... I don't know what to do. I really don't know. And there's zero... Yeah, there's no more hidden items. But where's the key? Like, there's no hidden objects in the scene anymore, so what do we do? Like, it's not letting me use a bobby pin or anything. I'm a little confused. Hey, Beard Idiot, welcome on in. How have you been? Candy Girl, am I crazy? Like, I don't know what to do. There's something in the paint. Can she use her eyes? Oh, that's funny. Well, I hope you're having a good night. A key on a ribbon. Nancy's hand is probably so red right now. Okay, let's see. we open the drawer. We gotta... What is that? Oh. Okay. Hammer and nails go together like... Oh my gosh, did Nancy really just go full carpenter and make a full ramp? And then she uses a crane to move the ramp to this. Are you serious right now? Nancy did all that extra work to move a crane ramp right here. That is so extra. Nancy's like, who needs a ladder when you can just build a crane out of woodworking machinery? That is too funny. Nancy did all that extra work. I'm just in awe right now. Alright, let's see. 10, 10, 25, 25. Sweet. 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 Okay. Nope. Was 25 this one? Yeah. 50 was this one. Yep. Okay. 50 was... Damn it. 10 was this one. 50 was this one. 25 was this one. Okay. 75 was one of those. Yeah. I don't think I've seen 100 yet. No, I lied. Okay. 50 is this one. No. 100, 250. Okay. I'm going for the big ones. Okay. Damn it. We got some points though. We got some points. Yeah, I hope you're doing well too, Beardedy. It's been a while. Hope you've been well. All right, let's see. Where do we go next? The wardrobe.
Well, it doesn't look like the cat's here, but this looks like the wardrobe room.
This place is a
Maybe I
mess.
can find out where those beads came from now.
Yeah, overall, I really like this Nancy Drew game. I love how, like, it's very chill and there's a lot to do in it. Her and I did a really good job with it. I'm very impressed with it. I'm very, very impressed with it. Okay. But I think now is a good time to stop for tonight and to part 2 this next week. So let me go ahead and save and exit. And by the way, there is an arcade game section where you can actually like do arcade games and you can actually play the mini games you really enjoy. So if I want to like do this, I can do a full arcade version of this and I can just play this as much as I want. So if you really like mini games, I love how they did this and you can try to get your highest score. It's really cool in my opinion to see something like this because Her Interactive doesn't like, I've never seen Her Interactive do this in the Nancy Drew like mainline games. Yeah, I wish they would have done it too. So it's really cool to me that they did this period for like for this game. Cuz like I said, I don't think they've done this ever. So I think it's cool to like not be in the main game and to like to not be in the main game and to still like be able to do stuff like this. I think it's really cool. Let's see. So like yeah, I'm already addicted. Like I'm literally already addicted and I'm already like still playing. You're probably like, "Wait a minute, Joe, why are you still streaming that like right now?" 'Cause I'm literally addicted right now. I know, right? I think Dog should play Nancy Drew. I want Dognet to play Nancy Drew so bad. Like, oh, if he plays Nancy Drew one day, that would be so cool. Okay, let's see. Now I got some blue pieces. Oh, somehow I managed to get that to work. Okay. Need a yellow piece. Sweet. Okay. But yeah, so this is kind of cool because like you can actually like return back to the arcade. So yeah, you can have some high scores here, and if you want to practice memory, you can do that here. So it's cool to me that you can like go back and play the mini games whenever you want, and there's a bunch we haven't even unlocked yet. So I'm excited to get the chance to play those soon. But yeah, it's really cool to me that Her Interactive built arcade games into this. So there is replayability with this game in terms of like the arcade games. It's a very chill Nancy Drew game, and I like that they did that. It's actually like really cool. And yeah, so let's go ahead and quit and come back next time. Yeah, like I said, I really wish they would have made Ship of Shadows and made it like a trilogy. All right, so let's go back to our main screen. Why is it doing like not a full screen? Okay, there we go. But yeah, I just want to say thank you everyone that came in tonight to watch me play Nancy Drew Lights, Camera, Curses. I know it's not a traditional Nancy Drew adventure game, but in my personal opinion, it's still very fun, very addicting, and there's a lot of fun stuff to be had here with this game. It's a very fun game. It's different, but it's different in a fun way, like Kites was saying, in a nostalgic way. And I think that there's a lot of like good reasons to still consider these games just as fun. I mean, Lenny Manella still voices Nancy Drew in these games. There's just a lot of fun to be had in these games still. So I'm excited to I'm excited to finish them soon, and yeah, to just continue having fun with them. So I'm gonna look for a streamer to raid, and the streamer that I'm going to raid is let's see. Okay. I'm actually gonna raid Mitra. Mitra is doing a Nancy Drew marathon, and we're gonna go ahead and give some love to Mitra, who is currently streaming a Nancy Drew game right now as well. So we're gonna give some love to Mitra, and we're gonna just hang out with her. Mitra is also a moderator, so let's just go shout out some love to Mitra and give her some love, because she's an amazing Nancy Drew streamer and friend, and have some fun with her tonight. But once again, I hope you all have a great night. Thanks for coming in, and let's go all hang out with Mitra, community member, moderator, and friend. Hope to see you all again next time. Italian Gamer Joe is signing off.